Yankees are going to throw to Vladdy. The pitch. Swinging a line drive. Base hit into left field. The Blue Jays are going to win it. Biggio scores. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. delivers in the 10th. The Blue Jays race onto the field, celebrating a game winner. Pure elation at Rogers Center. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with the line drive into left field. Absolutely no chance for Cabrera to make a play on Biggio. He scores, and the Blue Jays walk it off. 3-2 the final in 10.
Natalie Rutschman with a ground ball up the first baseline. Vladdy behind the back to Manoah covering for the out. And that might have been the only way he could have made that play, Tabby.
I think you're absolutely right. What did I just see? How about Vladdy coming in? He can't turn his body enough to get it back to Manoah, so he just flips it behind his back. And watch Manoah's reaction after he catches it. He's like, what was that? That was beautiful.
Have you ever seen that?
No.
Crushed to left field and into the second deck. A rocket for Vladdy. His 31st home run on the season.
What a swing. Homer number 31, RBIs 94 and 95.
And even by his standards, that ball was smoked. 117.5 miles an hour. Former Blue Jays, spent some time back in 2018 with the Jays. Chapman, the big stretch for Vladdy at the other end, and they get him.
Wow, what a play on both ends. And Vladdy has done this for the couple years he's been over at first base, showing off his athleticism as he stretches to the ball, keeps his toes somehow on the corner of that bag. What a play. Look at that. Look at the stretch.
Wow. Ripped into left. Here comes Bo. And Vladdy and the Blue Jays have won it. What a night for Vladimir Guerrero Jr., his 4th hit of the game as he lines one into left for the game-winning single to bring in Bo Bichette.
You can tell the timing has been there. He's been swinging a hot bat lately. First base is open. You're saying, okay, I don't want this guy to beat me. I'll take my chances. Maybe I can get a ground ball double play. But Vladdy says, I'm going to turn around that 100-mile-an-hour heater.
Going to stay in play, it looks like. Vladdy tracking it, and he made the catch. What a nice over-the-shoulder catch by Guerrero down the line.
Name me one first baseman in Major League Baseball who makes that play better than Vladdy.
Well, Buck, I think he's going to put the jacket on. I guess he got in the gym. Holy smokes, did he hit that one.
117.9 off the bat. 117 miles an hour off the bat and a bullet to the WestJet flight deck. Welcome to the club, Vladdy. Man, oh man, did he square this thing up. And look at the level swing and a great follow-through. I mean, that was a classic Vladdy Guerrero Sr. swing right there.
Where the home is, whether it's Dunedin or Buffalo or here in Toronto. Little tapper toward the mound, and Barrios with a wide throw. Guerrero reaches back and stabs the bag just in time. We'll see if the Tigers want a challenge to push the bag for the final out.
There was some miscommunications. I think Vladimir thought that Barrios was going to take it himself, and Barrios flips it over to Guerrero, who wasn't really ready.
Yeah.
All in all, it's an out.
With that, the Tigers are toast here in the 5th.
The 2-0 on the way. Bounced in the hole and through. Here comes Springer. And the Blue Jays win it. They find a way as they score 2 in the bottom of the 9th. And just good at bat after good at bat, and a couple of balls that find holes to the outfield. And the Blue Jays pull this one out, Tabby. They win 6-5.
It all started with the at-bat by Kirk getting a base hit, Springer with the walk, and then Vladdy making Robles come to him. He wins another game, another walk-off hit with Vladimir Guerrero, but the at-bats were professional at-bats.
And a curveball hit down to first. Nice play by Guerrero. He just saved his pitcher a double.
I think he's perfect for first base. He's got great hands. He's got a very strong arm. And he's a social butterfly. He likes to talk to players when they get to first base. But, boy, he's worked very hard to become a good first baseman. And now he's as good as anybody in the league in my mind.
First and third. Nobody out for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The 1-0. Guerrero smokes it. Deep left field. You can forget it! What a blast by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A frozen rope to the seats in left field. And the Blue Jays have a 3-0 lead. Number 30 on the season for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. sizzles one to the seats here in the 8th. And he sends Philly fans up the aisle. They're packing their bags and they're going home.
Fair ball, great stop by Vladdy. Beasley over to cover, and they get the out. What a nice play by Guerrero to retire the side. Twins add a couple to make it an 8-3 game going to the bottom of the 8th. Well done by Guerrero. Getting there and making the throw.
Bringing a drive deep to center field. Hicks on the run, at the truck, at the wall, and that is gone. That ball looked like it went over the fence. And Vladdy is going to go to second base, and Vladdy thinks it went over the fence as well. Hicks looked like he got his glove on it, but I think it hit something in the back of the fence and then came back in the ballpark. And if that's the case, that's a home run.
I thought the same thing happened. Hicks got back there. He timed his leap. And when he didn't come up with it, it had to bounce behind the wall and then come back.
Swinging a drive, deep left field. Get up, ball, get out of here, and gone! Vladimir Guerrero, you can step on my hand, but it's not going to hold me back.
Well, they got one now, and it's a long one. That might have been more impressive than his home run his first time up. That was a laser shot to left field. It looked like it hit off the back wall of the Blue Jays bullpen.
He is 3 for 3 so far. Check that. He's had 1 4-hit game, and Vladdy has done it again. Way back into the second deck. Have a night, Vladdy.
Well, no sooner that you get it out of your mouth that he's had 1 3-homer game, he's going to do it again. 4 extra base hits, 14 total bases, 3 home runs and a double, and a huge insurance run for the Blue Jays.
Vladdy was 0 for 4 in the game last night, and he has put on a show here at Yankee Stadium.
Well, but again, this is a hot group right now. Nice stop by Vladdy. He's going to make the play himself, and he will. 1 down.
Vladdy has got that quick first step. He's always had those very soft hands. As he picks that one, Kevin Gausman was a little bit late getting off the mound on that one, and Vladdy picked up on that.